they should be saying or speaking on, man. Go ahead.
As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Yeah, that thou might be justified in thy sayings and might overcome when thou art judged. Because if you go to spitting out blasphemies, man, you're gonna receive death. That's what's gonna be your judgment. But if you stay within the scriptures, if you stay within his plan, what he has orchestrated, you know what I'm saying, then your judgment will be just, man.
Back in Second Peter chapter 3 verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where's the promise of his coming?
Yeah, where's the promise of his coming, man? You know, through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we've been out here for some time, but we know people that's been out here way longer than us, man. But that's what the scoffers do. They like, well, where's his coming? You've been out here for such and such years saying this and saying that, but what now? Why you still out here? You wasting your time. That's because they have an American dream that they want to follow after. And what we're saying is contrary to that dream, man. The truth that we bring out turns their dream into a nightmare, because it's something that you're not going to fulfill that. You know what I'm saying? If they think in 10, 15 years, or I'm about to make this amount of money and move to Dubai or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We like, man, look, America's going to be destroyed. At any given moment, the economy can crash. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about work, 6 jobs and you don't get tired or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of that ain't going to do nothing at the end of the day. It ain't going to save you. It ain't like when the Lord sent his son back, he going to be like, man, come on, man, I had a job, you know, I had money, I was taking care of my kids. They don't, like, yes, take care of your kids, but it's about the Heavenly Father's word, man. It's about what he said, what's going to happen. And this is what he said. He's going to bring missiles to this place, man. Nuclear weapons. Fervent heat. Through the Third World War. Which is stirring up right now.
It says, I have seen, Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 14, it says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Yeah, all is vanity, meaning it's empty. When you look up to that word, it's empty. You know what I'm saying? That's like you go buy $1,000 safe and you don't save no money. You did that in vain. You don't plan on saving money. Why even buy a safe? So all the things that you do under the sun is empty, and it's vexation of the spirit. Meaning you go all crazy to get this and get that, but at the end of the day, it's vanity.
Yeah, it's like buying a car. You saved up all these years, and then when you only got like $100 more to go, you find out that they stopped selling gas, and they just rolling with electric cars. But you want this Bugatti. You took 10 years to save up. You finally got your $100 away, and you just buy the Bugatti anyway, and you only got a month to drive it. And basically, that's what people are doing. Is that the Most High? You save up all your life. Then the Most High turn around and tell you, look, man, this is the way. Basically, you know, you gotta be as pilgrims. You know what I'm saying? And you like, oh man, you know, I gotta, you know, give all this up. You know, America's gonna destroy things of that nature, so you gotta sit here and wait. A lot of Jake just go into it. They just gonna get the stuff, man. You know, just live that life, and then they make excuses or justify their deeds. You know.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, from whence the fathers fell asleep, meaning the prophets before, the priests before, you know what I'm saying, the men of the Lord before. Since they didn't die, basically, things still continue, man. Things that still continue. Like, it's not like, oh, this prophet or that prophet died, so we're going to have to stop the program. No, you have reincarnation to keep that cycle going. You know what I'm saying? That's why nowadays you have the men of the Lord out on the highways and byways that's teaching truth and sincerity, man. Because it's keeping that cycle going. But the scoffers, they don't believe that. They just like, well, no, everybody been saying that. Everybody been saying we in the last days and this and that. But you're not even realizing all the signs that's happening, man.
For this they willingly are ignorant of.
Yeah, you're willingly ignorant to it, man. Because we sitting here, we can break it right down in front of you, but just because you have your American dream or you want to follow after your own lust, you reject it, man. And once you reject this word, you rejecting the Most High. You rejecting salvation. Like it says in John chapter 3, he that believeth not is condemned already. So you already condemned, man.
For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High, that by the word of the power of the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. Verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that the word of the Most High, that by the word of the power of heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
Yeah, because out of the water and in the water, because at a point in time, of course, you had the Pangea. You had all of the continents was once connected, man, and that was land. You know what I'm saying? When you read in Genesis, when it talked about he separated this and that, once he had all the land together. In the water, it was in the water and without the water, outside of that water, man. And that's what they was walking on. Go ahead.
Whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished.
Yep, that world, and that world was that time, at that time, that establishment, so to speak, or that age, man. That world then got wrecked by the flood, man. And by the word of the Most High, he said he was going to do that. He went to Noah like, look, I'm going to flood the earth, build me an ark, and this and that, get these animals and get these animals, and that's what's going to be that. And it came to pass. Now the timing, it might have not been on everybody else's timing, but it came when the Most High wanted it to happen. And guess when it came? When everybody was doing what they wanted to do. When they was following after their own lust, just like today, man.
Yeah, a lot of people, like I said, the timing. A lot of people believe that, oh, the Lord ain't coming on. You know, like we're in a position of wanting salvation. But you got people that's, you know, they're not ready yet, so to speak. But it really ain't about who's ready. It's about the time overall. It's about if the society is ready for the transition. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white man, all his judgments, he hasn't fulfilled enough to be fully destroyed. You know, as the Most High deemed fit, because you know he's going to destroy him once the time is right. All right, that judgment will come to pass. You know, well, I can't say he hasn't done enough, but the Most High didn't see it fit for him to be destroyed right now. He doesn't see it fit for the elect to be delivered right now. You know what I'm saying? And the reason is, I'm going to say the Most High, because Yahushua is ready. You know what I'm saying? He waiting on the Most High. So, basically, the Most High got his own time. Even though we see fit, even though Yahushua himself see fit at this time, the Most High has his prophecies that has to be fulfilled. You know, there's steps. You know, and when you cooking something, you're making your pan,